The Chicago Manual of Style, or just Chicago Style, is the style guide used in the discipline of history. A footnote formatted using Chicago Style is loaded with all of the information we could possibly need to locate a source. That's why I like to call Chicago Style the deep dish style. Let's put together a footnote. We have the author of a book and the title of a book. When we turn inside, we find the publishing company and the city. We also find the year in which it was published. That's the basic information. But for citation purposes, we will also need the page number. Here we have page 42. And it just so happens there is a footnote at the bottom of page 42. How apropos! Here we have the finished footnote inserted into our Word document. We have the author's name first, followed by the last name, with a comma, and then we have the title of the book, which is italicized. Titles of books are always italicized. In parentheses, we have the city of publication, the name of the publishing company, separated by a colon, comma, and the year of publication. In parentheses, comma. The final piece of information we have is the page number on which can be found the information we wish to cite, followed by a period. For articles, we need the name of the publication, in this case, Time magazine. We also need the date of publication. Turning to the table of contents, we see the article begins on page 36. We turn to the end of the article, page 41. We will need this page range for our Works Cited page. Finally, we need the author's name. Our finished footnote for the article looks like this. The author's name is the same as the book, first name first, last name last, followed by a comma. Notice that the title of the article is in quotation marks and is non-italicized. This is a distinction from a book. There is a comma and then the name of the publication, in this case Time magazine. Note that the publication is italicized. This is followed by the date of publication and the page range from which we got the information. Not necessarily the entire page range of the article. We will need the entire page range of the article for the Works Cited page, but each footnote that cites a source from a magazine article will only specify certain pages. For a newspaper article, we will need similar pieces of information to what we used for the magazine article. First, we will need the name of the newspaper, followed by the date on which it was published, January 26, 1998. Turning to the article we're going to cite, we need the title of the article. We also need the name of the author. Finally, we need the page number and the section in which it was published. Our finished footnote looks very much like the magazine article that came before it. And finally, the moment you've all been waiting for, how to cite a web page in a footnote. Here we have a web page with an article. Notice the article is footnoted. The footnote for a website looks like this. If you know the author's name, please list the author first, followed by the title of the particular web page within the website or the article in the website. The title of the website is italicized. Next, you have the date in which you accessed the website or the web page, the date you were actually doing your research. The last piece of information is the Uniform Resource Locator, also known as the URL or the website address. This way, the reader can access the same website that you did. One final word about footnotes. There may be some instances where a specific document is only found in one location, perhaps in the entire country or the entire world. In that case, you need to list where it's at so that people have a good idea where to go looking for it if they feel like buying an airplane ticket. In this case, the document is in the National Archives in College Park, Maryland. For more information, go to Desire to Learn. Under Content, you'll find citation resources. There you will find the Chicago Manual of Style footnote guide that I have put together, as well as the Chicago Manual of Style bibliography sample, which will list many of the possible permutations you'll need for citation purposes.